Welcome back to another episode of Lyman Football, and today I'm going to show you guys how to properly clean your gloves so you don't lose any more of the stuff on your gloves like this. Because some gloves you can machine wash, but others like these, if you do machine wash them, you will start to lose this layer they have on top, which has already happened to me. So now the first thing you want to do is just start filling your sleeve with water. Okay. And then once you have water, I just use a little bit of Tide laundry detergent, whatever, that my mom usually just uses on her clothes. So I'll just get a little bit of that. And you don't want the water too hot either, just so it is workable for you. But you don't also want it too cold. So I'm just let that run a little bit. Okay. Now the nice thing about this is you can throw a whole bunch of your football stuff in at one time if you need a lot clean. So for example, I'm going to throw in this and my chin strap cover, just because you can see it is getting a little dirty. So I'm going to throw that in. Along with I have my Superbad 2.0s and my VaporJet 2.0s. So I'm just going to throw all those gloves in here and just get those soaking. And the nice thing about this is you can really just let them soak for as long as you want. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start to just get them soaking a little bit. And I'll come back in probably around a half an hour. Just show you guys how it's going from there. Okay, so now that you've let your gloves soak for a bit, definitely water's a little dirtier. Basically just take your gloves, bring them out, and the nice thing about doing this is that you can let them sit over days, say while you go to school or something like that. So now you just take your glove, I take it like this, and I roll it really tight, just to get as much of the water out as I can. It's not bad now. And then the worst part about it would be throwing them in the washing machine. You definitely don't want to do that. So you take the glove, roll up, and then I usually just let them hang dry. So with that, get as much of the water out as possible. And some people don't really wash their gloves if they're not white, because you can't really see that they're dirty. And the main reason I always wash my gloves is the smell, because I cannot stand having that gross smell on your hands after I drive home from practice. Getting that smell on my steering wheel and all that kind of stuff really bugs me. So this easy way to really help get rid of that smell, and the towel's getting a little wet, so I'm just going to turn it. Okay. I'm just trying to get as much of that water as possible. One thing you can do first, which I might actually do now that I got some of the soap out, is I'm going to take another towel. I'm going to rinse out this water. And then I like to take them and just run some water through them, just so you can get as much of the soap as possible. Let me just move this camera so you can see what I'm doing a little better. Okay, there we go. Take them. Cold water, rinse them out. I usually funnel it through the glove, just so it gets in the fingertips and stuff. Like that. Okay, the other two. If you don't do this, what can happen is if you have some shiny parts on it, like the Nike logo on these and that kind of stuff, it can leave them kind of a slimy, slippery feeling from all the soap, the detergent. That's why I like to just, like this, as much as possible. Just gonna wring them out. And you know, you can always, I like to do it in batches just to save as much water as possible. Also, so all the gloves are pretty dry now. Little chin strap cover. Okay. And then next I'll show you guys where I hang dry everything. Okay, so this is where I just hang dry them. I just take them and then, and then I just put them on a knob like that to dry. And here I did it again with the other pair of gloves. And also, you can see the chin strap cover. Since I ran out of little doorknobs, I just closed the door here on it, and that's holding it in place. Now what I did end up doing is just taking another towel and drying them off again, just so they weren't dripping as much. You don't have to do that, but yeah, so one good thing with this is obviously gets your gloves clean, gets that smell of them for the most part. And it doesn't affect the grip at all without the tumbling around of a washing machine, and gets them just as clean and white. So thanks.